Hi everyone, welcome to Nisha's Lifestyle. Today we are going to learn how to make this awesome laddus without using any special laddu molds. Let's take a look at the ingredients. I'm using this Gram Dhall flour. You will need 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon sesame seed, 2 tablespoons of golden raisin, 2 tablespoons of black raisin, 1 tablespoon of melon seed, 2 tablespoons of cashewnut, 5 cloves and 3 cardamom. First, take 2 cups of Gram Dhall flour in a bowl. Add in 1 cup of room temperature water and whisk well. It's okay if there's any lumps. Let this batter rest for 15 minutes. Now this batter has rested for 15 minutes, we can start making our sugar syrup. Take 1 cup of regular white sugar, add half of the sugar to dry blender, followed by the cardamom and cloves. Grind well. Next, take a pan, add in the powdered sugar and also the remaining sugar. Into this we will add the salt, also add 1/4 cup of water and set it on stove to boil. Do not stir much, just let this mixture boil for 5 minutes. We will test the sugar syrup's consistency now. Take a bowl of cold water, drop a little bit of the sugar syrup. It should hold its shape but should not harden. You should be able to lift it with your fingers. Now the sugar syrup is ready and we can set this aside. In a wok, take 2 tablespoons of ghee. We are going to roast the cashew, melon seeds, raisins. Make sure to add in the sesame seed the last. Once all the ingredients are well roasted, switch off the flame and add in the sesame seed. Set these ingredients aside and we can move on to our next step. Now we are going to prepare the bundis for our laddus. You can add in ghee or regular cooking oil to the wok. I'm adding regular cooking oil. Now is the good time to add some food coloring before frying the bundis. You may add green or red color, but I'm just adding a little bit of orange food coloring. To fry, make sure that the oil is in the right temperature. The moment you pour in the batter, it should immediately come up, like so. Let's take a look again. Now this oil is ready. To fry, take the batter in a small spoon. Drop from up. It's okay if it clumps up, but make sure it doesn't clump up too thick like pakoras. You want to make sure that they stay small and tiny. Do not fry them until they crisp up. Just fry them until they can hold their shapes and a bit firm. Fry all the remaining batter the same way. These are the fried bundis. They don't look much like a laddu now, but I promise they will look like laddu in a while. To this bundi, we are going to add our sugar syrup. Make sure to strain them and add in. If the sugar syrup is a bit hard, you can reheat them, but do not add any oil or any water to it. Mix well and set this aside for at least 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, take a small portion and grind it well in a blender. Make sure to use the pulse feature. If you do not have the pulse feature, blend for 3 seconds, stop and blend for 3 seconds again. Repeat until you get this texture. I suggest to do little at a time, do not put a lot. Once everything is blended, add in the roasted cashews and raisins, mix well. Now is the good time to wash your hand and start mixing this by hand. To shape the laddus, take a little at a time and press them into ball shape. Make sure to press really hard. If no, your laddus won't hold its shapes. Our delicious laddus are ready. I hope this video is useful for you. Please feel free to share this with your friends and family. Do subscribe to my channel for more useful videos in the future. Please leave your comments and suggestions in comment box below. Until I see you in my next video, take care and bye-bye.